Hello, everybody. Today we are going to be discussing very interesting topic, which is why are younger men marrying their grandmothers? Not just older women, but women old enough to be their grandmothers. You hear a 23-year-old young boy so proud, kind of showing off, telling the friends that he just got married to a 68 years old woman. For goodness sake, what will a 23-year-old boy be doing with a 68 years old woman? A woman that is old enough to be your grandmother. So let's talk about it. What is leading our young men of today to do this? Some may say it's poverty. Do you think it's really poverty? Do you think it's greed? What exactly? Because it is like what is trending right now, especially men from Africa. It's like it is trending. They are so proud of it. They are so proud to showcase older women, not just older women, but women that are old enough to be their grandmother. Imagine a 20 years old boy, a 23 years old boy coming to social space to tell you that I've got a wife and she is 68 years old. What would have cost it? Are they being lazy? Are they looking for easy ways to make money? Shortcuts to life? What exactly are they looking for? Could this be love? Can you beat your chest and say that these guys are truly in love with these older women? Could it be love or greed? Or there's something that they're actually looking for? Let's talk about it. Because I have seen it trending everywhere, especially men from Africa, young men from Africa, Nigeria. This thing that they are doing, I mean, what these young men are doing, marrying their grandmothers, they can't do it to their fellow women, like fellow Nigerian women or African women. You will hardly see a young man in Nigeria or even in Africa going to marry their grandmothers in that same culture. But guys, this is happening right now because they want to travel out. So they are using this method to say, I love her. I love her. But you know one thing? I am happy right now because immigration is actually finding these people. They are actually finding it and letting them know that this is not real love. Just tell me what a 23-year-old boy will be doing with a 68 years old woman. A woman that has already enjoyed her life. She has grandchildren. And you, a young man that is just starting life, you come and tell us that you are in love with this white woman, for example, a 68 years old grandmother. And you will come and tell us that it is love. Now, let's listen to this particular guy. Let's listen to this and we'll come back. Let's listen to this particular story.
25. And I'm married to Kay, who is 43 years older than me.
So, this
I'm 25.
particular
And I'm
guy,
married to Kay, who is 43 years older than me.
43 years old,
He liked
older.
something I posted.
Then we started texting.
He went from somebody that liked my post to my very best friend. It just kept getting stronger and stronger. I woke up one day wanting to go to Nigeria. I woke up from a dream and all I wanted was to go to Nigeria. So I told my sister, she said, "Okay, you're crazy. Why you want to go there?" And I said, "I don't know." So I was having trouble figuring out how to get a visa and he offered to do it for me.
I went to the immigration. I paid for her visa, which is $350. I booked her flight ticket. Then she came.
When he showed up at the airport to get me, it's like, oh my God, you are real. You're really here. This is not a scam. Because I was very leery about being scammed. Got a motel room. 3 days later, he proposed.
He
to me.
proposed.
25.
A 25 years old boy getting married to a woman that is 40 something years older than him. And you call that love? In return, he will not be doing that to another African woman. So why are they doing this to the white women? Because they want to travel to America, right? They want to go get the green, blue passport. They want a jackpot, like they will say. Because this thing is not love. Will you call it love? Will you say they are doing it out of love? You know, most of these women, sometimes they are lonely. And this is why they easily fall victims. They are lonely and they want somebody to keep them company. They want companion. And these young guys, they have seen it that these women are lonely people, like they are lonely. Some of them, they were once married, they have lost their husband. You know, they need people to talk to. So they need that companion. So these young guys are taking advantage of them because you can't tell me it's love. You can't tell me that is true love. What will a 23 years old boy be doing with a 68 years old woman? No, let it make sense. Let it make sense. Because if you put a 68 years old Nigerian woman with a 23 years old boy, that guy will tell you that no, 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 I can't marry this woman. She's too old. But why are they attracted to the white ones? Because they know that they are going to do what? They're going to gain. When they travel out, they're going to gain. They become citizens and they know that woman, she got a very short lifespan. And before you know it, the woman is going to buy. And when the woman buy, then they'll go ahead and now marry the woman of their choice. These things have been revealed. Now, tell me, are you saying that these women, are you saying that these men actually love these women? I have given you reasons. Most of these women, they are lonely. And this is why they are falling victims. They are lonely. So they need people to talk to. Just like the one I just played right now. This woman said they met on Facebook. They started chatting, chatting, chatting. They exchanged number. And one day she wanted to come to Nigeria. And the guy said, "Oh, I'm going to help you." And the woman, after they've been chatting for so long, the woman came to Nigeria. And before you knew it, the 23-year-old guy proposed to the 68 years old woman that he was in love with her. And these women, like I said, they need companionship. They need people to talk to. She agreed. And this woman prepared everything for him. And he traveled to the United States of America. And what happens next will shock you. Because most of them, they already know that these grandmothers, their life is very short. They know they are 23 years old. These women are 68 years old, 70 years old. They know that very soon, these women, they're not going to be there. And at the end of the day, they're going to inherit most of the woman's treasure. And this is why they are doing this. This is no love. They are trying to run away from poverty. Like I said, if you give them a Nigerian woman that is 68 years old, I tell you, none of these young men will marry that 68 years old Nigerian woman. But they are so happy to marry the white ones. Why? 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 They're trying to run away from poverty. You will see a 23 years old woman, or 23 years old man doing everything, trying to be nice to this old lady because they have their mission. They have their mission. They have a reason why they are doing this. They want a jackpot. They want to get the blue passport. As soon as they get it, it's like it is trending right now. Why are younger men marrying their grandmothers? Why? Poverty? Money? The women on the other side, they are lonely. They need companion. So you see, these two people, they are lacking something. This person is lacking or is perishing in poverty. He needs money. The woman is lonely. She needs companionship. And this is why these guys think they are clever. But you know one thing? Immigration is sorting them out right now. Immigration is exposing them. Now, let's listen to this particular guy again.
So I was having trouble figuring out how to get a visa, and he offered to do it for me.
I went to the immigration. I paid for her visa, which is $350. I booked her flight ticket. Then she came.
When he showed up at the airport to get me, it's like, oh my God, you are real. You're really here. This is not a scam. Because I was very leery about being scammed. Got a motel room. 3 days later, he proposed to me.
3 days later, 25.
I'm married to K, who is
43 years older. Did you hear that?
I'm 25, and I'm married to K, who is 43 years older than me. We met on Facebook.
He liked
They
something
met
I
on
posted.
Facebook.
Then we started texting.
It went from somebody that liked my post to my very best friend. It just kept getting stronger and stronger. I woke up one day wanting to go to Nigeria. I woke up from a dream and all I wanted was to go to Nigeria. So I told my sister, she said, okay, you're crazy. Why you want to go there? And I said, I don't know. So I was having trouble figuring out how to get a visa and he offered to do it for me.
I went to the immigration. I paid for her visa, which is $350. I booked her flight ticket. Then she came.
When he showed up at the airport to get me, it's like, oh my God, you are real. You're really here. This is not a scam. Because I was very leery about being scammed. Got a motel room 3 days later.
3 days later. How do you propose to a woman 3 days later, 3 days after you just met a woman, like actually meeting her, just 3 days after you propose to marry her? This woman is 40-something years older than you. What's the mission? Will you call that true love? Will you call that true love? Because these same young boys, they will not do the same to a 68 years old Nigerian woman. There is no Nigerian man who is 23 years old that will go and get married to a 68 years old Nigerian woman. Never. Never. You know why? Because they have a mission. They have a mission. They know that the Nigerian 68 years old will not provide what they are looking for. But these women, they continue to fall victims because they are lonely, like I said. They need companionship. They need people to talk to. Just like this particular woman. She said they met on Facebook. They started talking. She was worried initially. She thought maybe it's a scam. She talked to her sister about it, and the sister said, you must be crazy. What are you doing with a 23 years old boy? But, you know, when they want to do this thing, they know what they want. So they will play cool. They will be calm. They will pretend as if they love you. You know, why are the white women always falling victim? Even when they see all those videos on social media about love scam, they still fall victim. Why do they fall victim? Because they are lonely. They need companion. They need people to talk to. And what do the man need? The man need green passport. They need American passport. They want to come out from poverty. So, two can play the game and then they do this. Again, there's this post which I saw about, they said apparently cheating after signing marriage papers will be illegal in 2026. You'll be arrested for violating a contract. If your partner has enough evidence, they can get you arrested or sue you. Because this is what a lot of them are doing. The topic is, why are younger men getting married to their grandmothers? Imagine a 20 years old boy, 20 years, 23 years old boy, African boy to be precise, telling a white woman of 70 years that he will get married to her. Why? They know in their heart that this thing is not real, but they'll play along so that they can get what they want. But you know what? Right now, immigration is fishing them out. Immigration is on them, fishing them out, because you can see clearly that this is no love. No love. They are only trying to run away from what? Poverty. They want a better life. So they are being lazy. Imagine a 23 years old guy that is supposed to be hardworking is just looking for shortcuts. Oh, if I get married to this granny, then I'm going to get the passport to America. And as soon as I get to America, I'll become a citizen. And when I become a citizen, already we are married. And, plus or minus 5 years to come, she'll pipe, she'll pass. When she pass, then I will go ahead and marry the woman of my choice. This is the planned game. That's what they are doing. But sadly enough, there are so many videos out there to enlighten these older women, white women, that these guys don't really love you. It's love scam. But no, they wouldn't believe, because the women, they are lonely. They need what? Companionship. They need people to talk to them. And that is why these men are looking like they are winning. They are running away from poverty. They are being lazy. They are looking for shortcuts to success. But there's no shortcut to success. Because at the end of the day, karma is real. Karma is real. Anyway, I'll be ending this live now. Drop your thoughts and opinion. If you know why these young men are getting married to their grandmothers, drop your thoughts and opinion. Until I come your way again, take care of yourself. Bye bye.